very much in favor of the counting of points.
Does it work for you? No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to The Run Through, the figure skating podcast where we talk about all the things that make us kiss and make us cry. I'm Adam Rippon.
And I am Ashley Wagner. And as always, we are joined by our third host, not Olympic champion, and producer, and Emmy Award winner, Sarah Hughes. Sarah, welcome back.
Wow, welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back for the second take of this because I did ruin the first take and made us start over on the recording.
And it's already off to a better start.
It is.
Yeah, that last one was bad. You guys don't want to hear that.
No, I never want to. And I actually deleted it already, so I'll never hear it. So I'm good.
It's dead. It's dead. Wow, it's great to see you guys.
It's great to see you guys.
Today we are hopping on the pod. It's okay.
Good night,
okay
everyone.
To see you guys.
Good night. It has
I'm
been
sorry
a
that
great...
I've made it weird by saying something nice. I'll stop.
Yeah, please. It's too much.
You're the problem. It's not that I can't handle people being nice to me. I'm just like, you're not yelling at me, so I don't know how to respond.
Well, we will yell at you, I'm sure,
Great.
later on in this episode. So
Yeah, the night is young.
yeah.
Wait, speaking of getting yelled at, Sarah sends we have a little group chat, and Sarah sends us one of a listener's ideas. And they were talking about how they enjoyed the trivia from single skating. And they suggested trivia for pairs and dance. And Sarah's like, I think this is a really good idea. I think we should do this. And I just responded, LOL, I don't.
Yeah, I think it was essentially no. Was the response.
Because
how about
I will never get hired again in this sport to talk about this sport if people know just how little I know.
Yeah, but I'm going to defend you, even though I'm the first to not defend you.
Okay.
I'm on the front lines of
I'm on the front
defacing
lines
you.
of not defending you, but also of defending you.
But I'm going to defend you because you are a constant student in figure skating. You're learning the history, but currently, I would say you're very knowledgeable about what's going on right now, which is that's what you'd need to be.
I'm up to date, but it's just like the up to part kind of starts.
Yeah, you're up to date, but you're also out to lunch because Sonia has 8 Olympic titles.
Michelle Kwan's 15 national titles.
No, I don't know this. I get that it sounds crazy to people, but I did not grow up a figure skating fan. I was not one of the kids that was like obsessed
and you never became
with watching
one either.
That's not true. That's not true.
I think you're becoming one, which I didn't see in your trajectory.
Yeah,
I think you
true.
are
I
becoming
feel like
one.
You are becoming one right now. I mean, the fact that you send us things that you're seeing on skating Twitter is very not what I expected.
Yeah,
me
just
either.
Skating Twitter, watch out, because
especially since we know you deleted the Twitter app from your phone, so I know that.
I have to go to www.twitter.com.
You're digging for that information.
But where will skating Twitter go? Will they go to Threads?
I don't think
Ashley
so.
did get a Threads.
I did. I joined Threads.
Have you been posting?
It feels. I posted one thing and 2 people responded.
No,
so it
that's
feels
normal.
Like
that's a normal algorithm
Threads
setback.
It feels like I'm screaming into the void.
You are.
Right. As usual, we are all screaming into a void.
I've been doing it for years, but
No, Threads just it's not hitting the way that Twitter does. But I will be honest, on Twitter, it's a complete mess. It is it's a mess. I don't like being there, but I do still go on. I have refused to post on Twitter. I just think I can't do it. And Ashley did notify us that they're going behind a paywall soon, right?
That's the rumor that I read, which would be stupid. I'm not paying for Twitter. The second that they took away my blue check mark, I was like,
I lost interest
Bye.
completely. Yeah.
I'm not paying for one. I
That's
don't
what
care
you
that
guys
much
were
about
in
it.
for? The blue
No,
check
but I'm-
mark?
I was.
No, but like, I just
Check
don't
mark,
care
bitch.
about
if
it.
I'm not blue check marked, I'm not going on it. If I can't be verified legally, which is a blue check mark, is a
That's a
legal.
legal verification.
It's a legal document.
Yeah, you can show it at the airport to get on a plane.
You do. You pull up your Twitter, and they go, "Oh, this way," and and it's the exit.
Yeah.
I just get embarrassed anytime I pull up my Twitter because the icon makes it look like you're visiting like a porn site.
Yeah, it does look like an escort icon on your
Do
phone.
you think it looks more like that when you don't have the app?
Yeah, what does it
I
even
don't-
look like on a website? I don't think I've
I
ever
don't
been
want
to
a
twitter.com.
Big X on my phone.
And you'll never have it if you don't download the
Oh
app.
my
so
god,
you're winning.
it's just like the most straight boy branding I've ever seen, and I just reject it with everything that I have in me. Let's talk about figure skating though.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of straight boys. Let's
Yeah,
talk
we had
about
some of these international summer competitions. It's underway. This season
Yeah.
is happening, whether
By
you
the
like
way,
it or not.
It's fall now, right? What was the first day of fall?
It just
September
happened
20
September
something.
21st.
Yeah, that
21st?
sounds
Something
right.
like that.
Happy fall, everyone.
It's fall, y'all.
She says from Boston, Massachusetts.
I went to school in Virginia.
Again.
Where they say fall, y'all.
Depending on the person you talk to, they're either like, it's the South, or they're like, absolutely not, it's not the South.
Yeah.
And Sarah, being in Georgia, is currently giving me eyes, which I know means she knows that Virginia's not the South.
No, Sarah's
Yeah,
like
it
a
depends
y'all
on the-
girl.
I am. I'm a y'all girl, especially during football season, it feels like. I think Virginia can be the South, depending on where.
Yeah, it's the south
Depending
of
on who?
Pennsylvania.
The parts
I mean,
where they have the Confederate monuments, that counts to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think where the Confederacy
that
lies. That sounds
Yeah.
southern.
That feels Southern.
Wherever
it
there's
feels
a
kinda-
plaque
does.
that says the War of Northern Aggression, that counts to me.
That's
Which I've
fun.
seen one.
That's
Yeah.
so fun. I forgot to
That's so
request that we
fun.
go see that when I went and visited you, but it was too far away, right?
I'll take you. You can come back
Okay.
and I'll take
Yeah, it's
you.
worth
Okay.
it's worth the look.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can take your incoming child as well so that they can learn early about the War of Northern Aggression.
I'm going to get
Exactly.
them on the right side of history immediately.
On the north side of history.
The north side.
Why
People
are we
are
talking
like,
about
this
this?
isn't this a figure skating podcast? Why are they talking about the Civil War?
I
And
think that
because
if you don't
there's
talk about
a
the
lot of
Civil War,
comparisons.
no, there are a lot of comparisons. I think let's go right into these summer competitions.
What were you going to say about the Civil War? Make your joke.
I don't know. I see the joke that I was gonna make. I don't know what it was, and I was kind of waiting for the universe to pull me in a
I
direction.
was hearing you go in the direction of, if you can't talk about the Civil War, what can you talk about on this
I mean,
podcast?
well, that's true.
I was going to ask when we were going to get a Civil War program, but I feel like we've definitely
Oh,
gotten
I'm
some like
sure.
a river runs through it. I don't know. Is that Civil War?
I think any army themed program has a Civil War feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
I think when people skate to army music, there is I feel like the emotion they give is, I'm leaving my wife at home and I hope I'll come back. Like, that's always the emotion I think people give when they skate to war themed music.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
I
Totally.
feel like when people
Totally
skate to
right.
war themed music, it's usually people who feel nothing on the ice. So I
Except-
rarely.
yeah, as someone
feel
might
anything.
feel. Yeah.
Okay, Autumn Classic. Let's talk about it. The moment you all have been waiting for. Let's get into it.
And I wanted to, before we get started, I do want to say that Ashley is the most well versed in what has gone on in.
Can you believe?
No.
No.
No, neither can I.
Yeah, well, you do still have to prove it on this podcast because you told us you've watched a lot of this, but I want to see what you're going to teach us about.
Yeah.
Okay, in fairness to me, I said I watched a lot of Nebelhorn and then the notable must-sees from Autumn Classic.
Well, I will say that
That's
I do
a lot
think
more than I've watched.
Yeah, I think that Nebelhorn for me, it's a little bit later and it feels a little bit more international summer competition.
Nebelhorn was the better event.
Agreed.
By far.
Yeah, agreed.
I also just think that like Nebelhorn is one of those events where it's at altitude, and so people don't want to go compete at altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Or they go and they're like, it's at altitude, I actually have to be trained for this. Like, people don't just go to Nebelhorn all willy-nilly and wait and see what happens. They actually prepare for it. Or you're just straight up training at that rink.
Yeah, I totally agree. And I feel like the Autumn Classic feels a little bit like it's closer to home. It's still so far out from the Grand Prix. Like that feels so abstract to me. I'd need something a little bit later.
The ways that I would hate to compete at Lombardia and Autumn Classic. Those two events, even though they look like they're in beautiful rinks, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But like
we're not.
They just feel
We're not getting you wrong.
They just feel like normal rinks, and
Yes.
the vibe wouldn't change enough for me, and so it would feel very much like I should have just gone to Golden West. So
Yes. No, that is exactly the feeling for me, where it's one of those rinks where it's like it doesn't have that arena feel. I needed that arena feel to feel like, oh, this is a competition. And I think Nebelhorn gives that feeling. Also because it's been going on like forever. Like we have all known Nebelhorn Trophy.
we've also all been to that rink. Have you been to the Autumn Classic rink?
Yes.
No.
You have, Sarah.
I've been to Autumn Classic. Yeah. I went
Oh,
with
did you
Bard,
go-
like
Was it?
3 years ago or something. I don't remember.
And
yeah,
your thoughts?
It's small. It's a nice rink, but it's small. It's like, I don't know, a half hour, 40 minutes north of Toronto.
Yeah, it's just like it's a training rink. It's like where people
Yeah.
would train.
Yeah.
And so it feels like a simulation or something like that. For me, I think that I would feel like, oh, this
I mean,
is a simulation.
it has like a
I'm living in a
concourse and
simulation.
stuff. It has like a concourse where like spectators can go. That's on an up like
Yeah,
top floor, quote unquote.
that's good for them.
It definitely is like less of a training rink than Nebelhorn, which I've been to.
But I think the Nebelhorn
Nebelhorn is a training rink.
Yeah, but
it
it's
absolutely
also like a
in Germany.
stunning-
But it's also in Germany.
But it's in Germany and not Canada, and therefore we wouldn't
And
train
also,
there.
I do think that like that thought of like international travel does
Yeah.
put somebody into a mindset of like,
That's
I'm going
completely
to
fair. Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Because I guess we're not being fair, where like the Oberstdorf rink is literally like Carolina Costner would do like morning sessions there.
Yes.
Like
literally.
she trained there, yeah.
I don't know. There's something about just like looking out of the windows and seeing like the Alps.
Mhm.
That's just a little bit more motivational for me.
Spoken
Okay.
as someone who never competed in a summer international competition.
Yeah, had never
But
done a Challenger
did
series in her life, but did
compete at
lie
Junior
about
Worlds there.
speaking German her whole
Oh,
life.
you went, yeah. You went
That was
to a Junior
the-
Worlds in Oberstdorf?
That was the first time that the U.S. swept the podium.
Congrats.
I came in last of the sweep.
You finished off the sweep.
What year?
No, I swept. I was third though.
No,
It
like
was-
you finished it off. Like you were the third piece of the puzzle to sweep.
You know, some would argue that first finishes it off, but I'll take that.
No, I would
no,
argue
I
that
think
third is the
after
finish.
first.
Yeah, that's the finishing
Oh,
off.
I'm giving first more credit in my mind. It was Caroline, Mariah, and I.
God
That
bless.
was in
And I was-
Bulgaria.
No.
Are you
Yes,
sure?
and I was with you.
No. No, this was Junior Worlds.
I mean, I was wondering, like, how would they have a Junior Worlds at the Nebelhorn rink, and now I'm thinking it wasn't there, and Adam is probably right.
Oh, but
Who won the short program?
not me.
Was it Elena Gedivanishvili?
No.
Did you get 2 bronze medals at Junior Worlds?
Yes!
Okay, so then maybe this was... Okay, all right, fine. I believe you.
I am a 2-time World Junior
Okay,
bronze medalist.
I looked
My
it
legs
up.
weren't so
the
shaky.
2007
The first time.
World Junior Championships were in Oberstdorf.
Thank you.
Okay.
And Ashley
I
did
am
get
sorry.
3rd place.
Who was on the podium?
Caroline and Mariah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this was when Caroline Zhang went to a Grand Prix in Mexico, and she won the event by 50+ points.
Go off, girl.
Do you remember who won the men's competition in Oberstdorf that year?
Stephen Carrere.
Yes. Very
I remember.
good. Followed
Thank you.
by...
Ooh.
Was it another U.S. skater?
No.
Was it
Okay.
Takahito Kazuka?
Nope.
Oh, 2007.
Notice my silence.
I always notice your silence.
Can I get a country?
Canada.
Patrick Chan.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
I did not know we were at Junior Worlds together. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, because you were so sad for being the end of the sweep or the beginning
At the
of
beginning
the
of
sweep.
the sweep.
No, I felt rich. That 3rd was as good as gold for me. Okay, everybody, back to Autumn Classic.
Yeah, I think the biggest story for me of Autumn Classic is Deanna Stellato.
How could it not be? And yes, we fully recognize that she is in a pair team and that there are 2 skaters out there on the ice. But really, at
I don't
the end
really
of the day,
recognize that.
it's
I
about
haven't
Deanna.
It is about Deanna.
I mean, go off. I think that they looked great. I think that this is a team that is coming into this season. Last season, they had some highs, they had some lows, and I think that they are just so hungry, / she is just so hungry, like, get out of her way.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of their free skate? Do you like that program?
I do.
What are they skating to?
It's the vampire
It's an
one.
interview with a vampire. And okay, I said I hate it. That's very judgy of me. Just full disclosure, I hate everything the first time I see it. Like, I really do. I just hate, because it's not familiar. I'm like, ugh, I hate this.
You can't think of one program that, like, you've watched it and you're like, yes, I love that.
I need something to be familiar for me to have a genuine opinion about it.
Wow. I don't need that.
Yeah,
Me either.
my gut reaction is
fall
always
fast
like,
and
I
hard.
don't like it. I love that.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, I need to be convinced.
I like this because I feel like it really feeds into her intensity. And
she is a vampire.
She is a vampire. And I feel like last season, Deanna and Max were finding their footing as being like one of the top teams in the world. And I think that, like, they were right on the cusp of, you know, being in that, being a medalist at the World Championships. And I feel like this year, just the way that it started and the way that she is performing, I think she, like, totally believes she belongs on that podium and that she can be a world champion. And I think that, like, it felt maybe a little unbelievable last season. And I think this season I can see it in her eyes where she's like, oh, it's totally possible. Like, it's possible. I can do this.
Right. She got a taste of it. And she's like, I think for skaters, there's a couple of routes you can take to really, like, becoming that elite level. Some people just need a little taste of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, oh, now I know the recipe that I need to put in to achieve that. And I think that I think you're right. I think she's drinking the Kool-Aid. She knows what she's capable of, and she can absolutely see what she needs to do in order to achieve what she wants. So
And I think that, I mean, they're off to a great start. I mean,
Yeah.
they beat the reigning world champions. And it's
Yeah.
really early in the season, right? But like that still sets a tone for somebody mentally.
I think for the individual itself, mentally, that sets a tone. For the situation as a whole, they beat the reigning world champions. The reigning world champions were a mess that weekend. So, you know, it's like what we've been saying about the Challenger Series overall. Take it with a grain of salt. It's people just getting started. It's people learning about their programs. We already know that they are going to, the Japanese pair team will be switching their short program. They pretty much like got off the ice and were like, yeah, no. So I think that something clearly isn't feeling right. And you don't have a bad skate and just say, okay, I'm changing my program. You have a bad skate and you've clearly had a hard time getting into this program for like a few weeks. And this is just like the straw that breaks the camel's back. So I wouldn't say that they're reacting really quickly. Clearly something hasn't felt right for a while. So I'm curious to see what they do with like a tight turnaround.
And I think
It's
that
not
like
a ton of time.
No, it's not a ton of time. And I also think that like obviously Deanna and the reigning world champions are going to have two different mentalities heading. Deanna, I'm
Deanna's
speaking
singular.
as she is one.
Deanna and Maxime.
It's team
Team
D.
Deanna.
Team Deanna. I think you have to realize that their mentalities are totally different. Where
Yeah.
Team D is going in and they're like, we have to prove ourselves at every single event. And
But they have everything to gain.
exactly. And the reigning world champions, they're going to try out new material. They're doing Autumn Classic to see if this risk or if this program is going to work. And so they also just need to maintain, and their goal is going to peak at the world championships. They've done it. They've been world
Yeah.
champions. They've been on the world podium. So the mentality is
also
different.
They also, you know, I can't speak for them directly, but it's not like I would say that I completely expected Rika and Ryuichi to become world champions. Like that was a huge deal for them. And so sometimes teams like this, and this is what makes it so interesting seeing a lack of Russian and Chinese teams on the circuit. The door is wide open for new skaters that maybe wouldn't necessarily be contenders in the past to get into those top spots. And, you know, when that happens, you don't have that like mental emotional build up to prepare you for it. All of a sudden it's like, here you go, you're world champion. Now you have everything to lose. And I do think it's just going to be a little bit of a growing pain year for them.
Yeah, I think they'll figure it out too. It's still so early, like you said. Like
Yeah.
it's different. It's totally different.
Yeah.
They're, like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
there's also
I'm not going to
not
miss that program.
this insane competitive landscape for them to deal with either. Like
No.
they happen to face off against a strong team early on, but there aren't that many teams in the world right now that are going to give them a run for their money.
Speak for yourself. Have you seen the Italians free skate?
The
Okay, name
Cats.
another one.
No, Ashley's been telling me to watch Matteo Gorizzi and his new partner at
They're-
Nebelhorn. They skate.
Wait, our roller skating king?
Yes.
Yes.
Our roller skating
Oh,
world
okay.
champion.
That's right.
I was gonna wait to talk about this until we got a little bit more into our Nebelhorn segment, but it needs to be spoken about now. Matteo. So it's interesting to see Matteo going on and competing, not because he shouldn't be, like, do whatever you want, but because I competed with him. Like, he's been on the circuit for a while. Adam, you, like, he was one of the, like, main Italian pair guys while we were competing too. So seeing him competing still, it's just, like, really nice to have someone that you know personally that you're still cheering for, because I think, like, nowadays it's, like, less and less people. He is skating to Cats the musical.
What?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Wait, this is
It's-
so fun for me. I never get to do this. I feel like I always watch everything in the early season and I know what's going on and you don't. This is
Oh my God,
very
no, it's a
fun
good-
for me to be like told what's happening and be like, I've left and all there is chaos without me.
No, there's
it's
complete
so-
chaos.
It's so fun. So his partner goes out and she's in like these cute little space buns.
That
and,
are
little-
like look like ears, like
They're
cat
No, I
ears.
understand. I
cute.
understand that the point of it is to look like ears, and
And
that
she's in a
is-
cat suit.
And so is
right.
he.
He always was like a catsuit boy, though.
I
He is,
know he was. But
And if
he
anyone
goes
can
out-
pull it off,
He can.
True.
If you've
the
got the
music
cat body,
starts.
wear the cat suit.
that's what I always say.
I spent the first like minute, I wasn't breathing because the entire time I was like, please let him do kitty paws. Please let him do kitty paws. I want to see him do kitty paws. And she toys with us. She does a couple. He doesn't do any back. And then finally, right before the slow section, you get a kitty paw from him.
Mm-hmm.
I screeched. Joy.
It's
Just-
worth the wait.
Oh my God. And I love seeing grown pair boys do
Period.
little kitty paws.
Do kitty paws.
Kitty paws. I love it.
And actually, they look really good together. I like this is a good like team. They look really good together.
They do. I mean, I don't like cats programs, period. They make me feel kind of like
Uncomfortable.
it's just I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Well, you knew what to
make of
do
it.
when it was to stop breathing.
Yeah, you didn't breathe for a whole minute.
They do have a really jarring music cut where they get right into memories from like the sexy cat song, and then all of a sudden it's like memories. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't like that.
Now,
I don't like that.
yeah, you have to be mindful when you're like
When you are a cat.
mishmashing. When you're a cat,
Period.
you really do.
When you are a cat,
So.
you need to be mindful. Title of episode.
They
I
Feline
like
mindfulness.
seeing grown pair boys.
They, I think they were first in the short, fell down to third in the free skate, but definitely, Sarah, a program.
It's
worth
a not. It's a
watching.
yeah. You can't. You. It's a highlight.
No, they
Yeah.
got second. I mean, you're right. They got third in the free, but they ended
Yeah.
up second.
Yeah, they stayed
Second
yeah.
overall.
Mhm.
Yeah, because they,
Good for them.
Minerva and her new partner, Nikita, beat them.
Yeah, I feel
We'll
like
ta-
there's
we'll
a lot
talk
of
about
just
that.
when I looked at the results of Nebelhorn, I was like, I felt so
Confused.
discombobulated because all of these people have rearranged like musical chairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And they did that to discombobulate you. Also, I do want
And
to
it's
say
working.
the reason Sarah does usually know everything, and she is very well versed in what is happening at all of these summer competitions. But Sarah's working 25/8, as they might say, because almost every weekend, Sarah's working a college football game.
That's so true. That's so true. And I am doing something. Yes, so I go to a college football game to work almost every weekend. I am not this weekend, but next weekend doing something that you may be more interested in, because I'm going to the Gymnastics World Championships.
Sarah also
Wow.
covers gymnastics, which is very cool.
Period.
It's
My-
very cool.
Period.
That is very cool, Sarah.
No, the reason I sound like this is because since my husband has wrapped his head around what Sarah does,
Mhm.
he thinks that she is like the coolest person ever.
I
And
don't
I'm
think
like,
he
what
thinks that just because of what I do. For what it's worth. I think
Oh,
I have other
he-
redeeming qualities.
He's like, "Where's Sarah this weekend?" Sarah sent or like showed, I don't know, you posted a picture at Notre Dame on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed him the picture and he's like, "Is she on the field
She
at
was.
Notre Dame?"
She's
She
playing.
was. I was playing.
Look at her headset.
That's why Notre Dame
Doesn't
lost.
she look official?
I was playing. That's why we lost. Yeah.
But you know who won? Ilya Malinin at the Autumn
That's
Classic.
right.
Oh
That's
my
right.
gosh. This leggy little puppy
Ashley
dog.
had to call me when she watched Ilya.
Oh my god.
She
Okay.
sent a text that said, "Oh my god," in all caps, and before I could reply, my phone was ringing.
Well, because I was like, I'm doing oh my gods with no context. That's so annoying. And so I figured I would just call you. I'm watching his short program, And it's this flamenco, very traditionally masculine. He's skating to it pretty well. Like, I think for where he's at in his artistic career, it's like a decent fit for him. And so it's very like serious, and like the staccato movements and the shoulder posture, and then all of a sudden it's his footwork sequence, and he's like maintaining all of that. And then he does like the flamenco claps towards the judges, and he like breaks into like first grade picture day smile at the judges for this. And it was like the most endearing thing I've ever seen, because there's no reason for that at all. I literally just went to a flamenco show. They did not smile. It was so cute.
I think that Ilya looks like he's really worked on the artistry. I think he's made a lot of improvements.
Yeah.
And I do have to say, though, the juxtaposition of how... Okay, the jumps look so effortless. They look
Easy.
so easy that it's a reminder of how hard the actual skating performing part is. Because it's like you see somebody excel so easily in one aspect of this full package, and then you also see somebody working and not struggling per se, but like really working and having a long way to go before the other half of this full package can meet how excellent they are on the other side, where it's like, to me, it's such a reminder of it's so hard to skate well and to be a good performer.
Yeah.
And
there are good skaters and good jumpers.
And I think like to see how easy the jumps are, and then to see how really there's a lot of mindfulness behind what he's doing. And there's a long way to go. But I can see that he's been working on it, and he's been trying to make strides in improving it. But to me, it's like, oh my God, wow, there's such a difference in how one half of this equation is working out on the other side.
His opening quad, I watched it and then was like, oh, weird.
Why is he only doing triples? That
Yeah,
happens to me a lot when I watch him. I'm like,
oh my God.
what's going on with him? Nothing.
No. What's going on with
Nothing.
me? Nothing. Also, I cannot believe how easy he makes quads look. That makes him really fun to watch. I don't like watching his skating, but he is absolutely getting better.
Yes.
And I will give credit where it's due, and I think he has a long ways to go before the second mark gives me what I want. That being said, I'll watch his jumps all day. Those are insane.
Yeah. And I think, to me, just seeing the strides that he's made like over the summer, I think he wants to give that. Like, he wants to give people chills.
Tell.
And even the first grade grin, where it's like he's not afraid to perform. And so if he works on it, he will be able to give everybody the chills, and it will feel like it's a standing ovation.
I mean, he still does give me chills. I think he's the kind of skater that I look at him and I'm like, okay, this is where you're at right now. If you could just nudge this other side of your skating up a couple bars, like the way it would make me feel. I think I just look at him and I'm like, oh, I know how you're going to make me feel one day. I'm just impatient and I want to feel like that right now.
Mm-hmm. And,
but
it's just like,
time.
Yeah, it's totally. I am on the same page completely. It's good to be on the same page.
Kevin Amos also was present at...
Speaking of feelings.
Speaking of being present.
Listen, the amount of male nipple on this senior circuit this year, Kevin, as well as, oh my God, 1 minute, the other French skater.
Adam
Siohimfa?
Yeah, who I love his skating.
Yeah, me too.
I love Adam. I
love Adam. I
Yeah.
love Adam. He does this like aerial layout in his free skate that's insane. It's at the end of his program. It looks like something Elage would be doing in like a show program, and he's just done multiple quads. It's so cool. But Kevin is skating to Tosca
with nipple.
with nipple, which I
Okay.
do feel enhances Tosca.
Great.
Lots of like pointing and
Mhm.
skating in the direction that he's pointing.
Well, how else will you know which direction you're going?
It kind of reminds me of like Purse First.
Right? I'm going this way.
I like could not stop thinking about that when I was watching him.
Purse first, purse first. Walk to the room, purse first. Purse first, purse first. Walk to the room, purse first. Ow.
That's all I have to say about that. It was more just I wanted to say that I saw his nipples and he pointed and said, "I'm going that way."
Which I
Great.
like that he did. Sometimes you don't know what direction a skater is going, and
And
sometimes
it helps
it's nice
when they
to
just
have
point.
yes, because
Yeah.
then I'm like,
Well-
I don't want to be surprised every time.
No.
I want to know, are you going left or right? And it's probably really helpful on a crowded session.
I'm going this way.
I'm going this way. You have to admit, it's a great idea for a crowded session.
Truly.
I know we're skipping around a little bit.
Yeah.
We have to talk about Lila, Lewis, Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
have to.
This one I'm familiar with.
Have you seen what they did at Nebelhorn?
Oh,
No.
no. I saw the first time they did it.
Okay, great.
There are
Where-
push-ups in the middle.
No, they're not. I don't think so. Not anymore. They got rid of them, and I made a note about that because I was so thankful that they disappeared. Unless I blacked out when they did them.
Which is
I
possible.
I do think that's possible. It's
I have
not
a note.
improbable.
Because but I thought the push-ups happened when they're doing their like choreographic step that goes
Mhm.
across the short. It's gone.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, I'm going to say something.
But I wrote a note that it was gone, and because it was gone, it was better.
I
Okay.
believe that.
I
mean,
do not hate it.
Okay.
And I do think that it's just cheesy enough that when we're at a world championships, people, this is going to marinate in people's heads for the whole season, that by the time we get to a world championships, people are going to go crazy. I can feel it.
I agree.
can feel it. There's going to be some
it's-
pushback and some
it's
resistance.
Like campy, where like
It's so
you,
campy.
Like have this immediate sort of like knee jerk. What are they doing?
Visceral
and then
Yes.
reaction
and
to
then
it.
they keep doing it, and you sort of come to love how insane it is, and then
Completely.
by the end, you're like, "This is my favorite program of the year."
Yeah,
I'm
because she
trying
ends,
to think of
she
another
ends in
example. Of
like,
that. I'm trying to think of another one that was like this.
there's really nothing like
No.
this.
Okay, so the first time I saw it, I hated it with every cell in my being, but not in a way that I hate everything else.
No,
in,
but
like, a
just with
different
every
way.
cell in your being.
Yeah, so
I-
more than
I
everything else.
hated it more. I was larger than life. No, I despised it. I thought it was a terrible idea. I thought it was cheap, and I think that there's a difference between camp and cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Now, it has had a month or so since I saw the video to train. I like it.
I know.
I do. I like it. And you know what? You are either going to love it or hate it, but it is so smart to have a program that people hate because people talk about it.
Yeah,
And,
and you're gonna
like-
win them over. Like it's so silly, but in a really good way. Where I mean, I think really. Let's just wait when we're at the World Championships. It's people are
it's
gonna
so
lose their
smart.
minds. Me
It's so smart.
losing my
also,
mind.
like
oh, I'm gonna lose
they at
my
least
mind.
have good costumes. Like if anything, you know that they're going to be outfitted perfectly. Like her little Everlast belt is so cute. I want it.
and you'll get it,
And I'll get it.
and we'll get it for your baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Please
oh, that's
do.
what we should bring to the baby shower.
Now
An
that
Everlast
we're talking
belt.
Yes.
about costumes a little bit, I
Yeah.
think it's the perfect time to talk about Isabeau and the snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Do you want
talk
to get into
about
the
it.
costume first, or do you want to get into her program?
Well, we can do both. I think I like
Okay.
the program.
I
It's-
like the short program
Yes.
a lot. I think it's great for her. It has a little bit more of a mature style of skating, which I think is good for her in this season. Her free skate, it's like more of the same. It's fine. I feel like these middle seasons are seasons for you to play, and she doesn't necessarily take that opportunity or that risk, but also it's like she's getting senior experience before an Olympic cycle. Like, just do what you're comfortable with. So I can see why she's not playing around, but
Kind of wish she was, though.
Yeah, I think the short
I wish
program,
she
she's
was.
playing
Yeah.
around enough, and it feels that like she feels like if she can do something, one of these programs, she chose to do something that felt very comfortable in her wheelhouse, because she's, I think, pretty focused on being on a world podium, and she
Yeah,
doesn't
I
want to take
guess.
any chances with that.
Yeah.
I understand
But that would be like me skating to an Annie Lennox song and being like, I'm playing. And people would be like, but you've already skated to Annie Lennox. And I'd be like, but it's a different Annie Lennox song. How
And by the
brave.
way, that is exactly what all of you do to the media. You choose these programs you've already done in other versions, and you go, it's just something different. It's
How
so fun.
fucking dare you?
Yeah, I didn't choose different music at all. I chose the same
Yeah,
music.
that's true. You
Sarah.
never did that.
No, I
I'm
don't
just
play those
saying that
games.
that is what skaters
No,
do at
completely,
large. Is
yes.
they stay in a particular lane, and then they tell you how different it is.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, which makes me like the Lila and Lewis program more, because like I know I'm going back to them, but like they really just choose these totally not similar topics to take on, and it's really hard when you're the skater. There's usually like for Isabeau, I'm gonna guarantee you 1,000,000% if Isabeau were to skate to some, like, let's say she was gonna do the Madonna remix that like Luna's gonna do, immediately there would be some official somebody who would go to her and be like, I don't know if this is a good idea, and
Oh, for
it would
course.
sit in her head
Of
all
course.
year.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like
For
such
sure.
an uphill battle that you need to convince everyone around you, even the people in your corner, that this is a good idea. Because if something goes wrong, everybody is the first person to go, well, I think I told you that this wouldn't go over well.
Oh my God, I have PTSD. My skin is crawling. The number of conversations I've had like that. I take issue with her skirt length, and I think costumes. I think fans feel way, way, way too entitled to have these nasty opinions on costumes when it's like, are you buying these costumes?
Mm-hmm.
Are you helping the skaters pay for them? If you hate these costumes, like, take a seat. That being said, I do
Hate them.
look at no. I want her to highlight her speed, and sometimes I think when the fabric is that long, it makes her look a little bit slower.
Yeah. It
That's my
trails
only-
behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Mhm.
only feedback as far as like styling. Wear whatever you want. I think she's going for like a sandy, snaky situation in her short program.
Yeah, I think there are situations in which a costume actively makes the program worse. And
Mhm.
Yeah.
but if you're not in that situation, I'm very like, whatever, wear what you want.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. I think a costume can really enhance something.
I think of Piper and Paul wearing those like bright orange neon pantsuits.
Yeah, that kind of took away
It
from
did.
me. It was so distracting.
And they changed it before the Olympics, and
Right.
she
Yeah.
just ended up in a dress, and like it was just they didn't even completely abandon the like bright coloring. They just like
Yeah.
made some adjustments so that it wasn't like distracting to you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I think that's the only situation where I'm like, the costume has to go. It's horrible.
But that's
Yeah.
so far in another direction,
it
and
is.
it's distracting. Like,
Yeah.
I get that. When a costume is distracting, I can understand that mentality. But I saw like some mean tweets about this girl's costuming, and it's just like,
Who cares?
Sit down, be nicer.
Yeah, who cares?
Who
And
cares?
I like it. I agree with you with this skirt length. I'm not a fan of these knee length dresses. It's no, it's not church. We're not. It's Oberstdorf.
I look at that and I'm like, oh my God, that's so hard to rotate in.
Yeah, I think this is my announcement to any woman wanting to skate in a long skirt single skater.
Mm-hmm.
I think that you should take the Alyssa Sisney route.
Ugh,
that is one of the most gorgeous skirts. It's long. There's a piece of it that goes almost calf length, but it moves, and it's just, that's a long skirt. Skate in that. Skate in Alyssa's dress.
She posted a video of her, like a clip of her skating to, was it Breakfast at Tiffany? The pink dress.
Yes.
Oh my God. And I messaged her and was like, Alyssa, this is my favorite dress you've ever
That
worn.
dress was
like
immaculate.
Oh, that one and the blue one.
Yeah, those are some of the best figure skating dresses like ever. Her blue and white one and that pink one.
Like, I think when we say, like, don't say mean things about costumes, we also are like acknowledging that a costume can completely amplify a performance.
Mm-hmm.
But just some people don't use them as the tool that they can be effectively. And
it's also that we're talking our taste level too, of like what we like when we see. The reason I think Alyssa's skirt works so well, me having no sort of fashion sense whatsoever.
Tell me why.
Is because there's angles to it.
Yeah.
And it's not like one solid like cut around the knee.
Well, she also she had really, really long legs, and it actually ended up accentuating her lines because you could see her legs at some point.
Mm-hmm.
I think when you have like a hoop skirt on
Mm-hmm.
and you're on the ice, it cuts you, it makes you look a little bit slower. And for Isabeau has beautiful lines.
I know. That's it. That's exactly it. Where
I
it's
love her
And
taking
she's
lines.
fast
And
when
she's
she's not
fast.
jumping. She's
Right.
fast.
She is fast.
That's what I'm
She-
saying. She
You know what?
flies, especially at the beginning of her programs.
It's interesting though because speed, like miles per hour, fast. But you know how you watch a chameleon walk on a stick? And
yes,
Yeah,
this
I'm
is an
always-
amazing analogy. Wait, this is an amazing analogy. Yes, wait, keep going. Yes,
But that's how she moves. She skates fast, but it doesn't look fast when you're watching it on TV because the rate that she moves her limbs is like a little chameleon walking slowly on a stick.
yes,
It's
yes.
confusing.
Oh my god, yes.
I promise you, she's a fast skater. She really is.
But she's
No, she
very
is.
careful with every step.
so precise.
Very careful, yes.
So precise.
Because then you look at somebody like Cowrie, who she looks like she is gonna wipe some sweat off. She just ran into the rink and she's just gonna recklessly run through this with free abandon.
Right.
Like,
She
every
might,
step feels like it's
flip
just
over
happening.
a table. She might kick a trash can.
She might.
I don't know.
Yes.
She's. I love watching her though. Speaking of programs that I don't really know how I feel about, I don't love her short program. It's this stunning program, and she skates really beautifully to it. But I watch Cowrie for power. I watch her for this she does not look like the other skaters in the way that she skates. And I love that. And then this short program is very women's short program, which I'm not crazy about.
I know. I'd say again, it's it's so hard to choose a style of music that's outside of your
Right, we're
wheelhouse.
we wish that Isabeau would challenge herself and skate outside of her comfort zone, and then Cowrie does that, and we're like,
we
no,
wish she wouldn't.
don't do that.
Yeah, and so that's what's so fun about these competitions in the early season is that you get to see people fool around with these things, and sometimes they change them, and they make the changes before they get into the Grand Prix, because that's really when the game gets going.
Yeah, absolutely. The only other notable person I wanted to bring up was Kazuki Tomono's short program specifically. I love it. I love it. It's beautiful music. It gets big. He's a stunning skater. I'm excited to see him this season. I think it's going to be a really good men's circuit. I'm excited for the men this year.
Yeah, he's always skated with this like total doesn't give a shit kind of attitude, just like so outwardly performs. Like he's always performing like to the last row. And when the jumps come together, it's like that's just so it's amazing skating. It's so good to watch.
I do have a complaint about just like the number of moody violin cello-y programs we have this season. There's so many of them.
Please file it. Like as an official complaint. What would if it were an official complaint? Let's file it now.
Yeah, I would go right up to the ISU and I would say too much cello music.
Too much cello. Ugh.
I love cello. I love the cello, but there's just like a lot of like the same program happening, and they're all free skates.
Well, the cello does love a long solo.
Ugh. Whatever Kimmy
Rapon is, my daughter,
your daughter, whatever your daughter is skating to, everyone else is skating to it as well.
I mean, that's just the name of the game in skating.
Yeah, do what the rip-on does.
Do what the rip-on does. And good luck. You're gonna need it. Oh, God.
Well, I feel like that's our breakdown. Do you have anything else?
No, not from the break. I think that is our breakdown. You are right. I do agree. There was a tweet that we talked about right before that I want to get into, Ashley.
Oh, yes. Let me pull it up because I am on Twitter.
.com.
Yeah, I mean, right. Sort of.
Oh, it's incredible. So before we recorded this, I asked my audience, and 10 people responded. So I am still screaming into the void on Twitter as well, but less so. This is incredible. So I asked what we should do, what we should talk about, and someone says, if the three of you were still competing today, what music would you want to skate to for your programs? And for Sarah, if music with lyrics were allowed when she was competing, what music would she have skated to during her competitive career? This is from Serena Venus Stan, and we stan you, Serena Venus Stan, because she also included 4 pictures. 2 of them are of me, one of them is of Adam, and one of them is Sarah Hughes, Olympic champion on the ice.
That's right.
So, Sarah, would you like to answer this as yourself or as Olympic champion?
I think I'll answer the first question as myself if the three of us were still competing today.
Right.
So if I started
me, myself, and
I.
Today, yeah.
If I started competing.
Yes.
What is it? What music we would skate to?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel ill-equipped to answer this.
Is it because you're not Olympic champion, Sarah?
It's because I've literally never had to think about skating a figure skating program in my life because I've never done that. And I just want to say, I've never done that. Everyone, I don't know how to skate.
Sarah does know how to skate. You own a pair of skates.
I own a pair of skates. I can go forward and backward. Period.
Those are 2 of the most important parts of skating.
That's all you need to be able to do to skate in my skate and sculpt class. So
that's not true. I've been to one of those classes. Those people are doing things, and they look tired.
They are.
I got tired. I got really tired from it. Yeah, I was.
You get a workout.
I was sore for a few days after a skate and sculpt.
Boston classes are live. What would you skate to? Do you have any idea?
I don't have any idea for myself either.
Oh, I have a few.
Moulin Rouge.
I was going to say Moulin Rouge. You took my joke. You took my joke. Damn it.
I'm trying to think of something that I would skate to. I feel like it would be... Go on.
I really like Rain in His Dark Eyes, which I know is like a little bit of an eye roll because everyone skates to it, but I really love that music, and I just think
you
the right
are the
person...
problem. You're one step away from skating to a cello long program.
That's true.
I know. I
Also,
told you I love cello
let's
music.
not forget that Ashley's other like dream program is to do Roxanne, isn't it?
Well, that's
Also
what I was
from
going
Moulin
to say.
Rouge.
Yes, I would. So, fun fact, Olympic season, because I was just like
this is a fun fact.
Jessica Simpson and was really unconvinced about everything I was doing. I would put on Roxanne and skate my short program to it. And Adam would be like, yeah, I think you could do it actually.
She could. It looked really good.
That one and oh my god, not Fields of Gold. Who am I thinking of? The Sting song.
Oh, Desert Rose.
Desert Rose. I would put on Desert Rose. I actually do wish that I had done Desert Rose.
Oh, I do too. That would have been really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Actually, that was one of my favorite like Christian Yamaguchi Stars
Yes.
on Ice programs.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
so
like
good. That's why I loved
unreal.
it.
I know. It was
I
so
know,
good.
so
It was
good.
so good. I don't know. I actually really like the Succession music that Ilya skates to. I like it. I don't really feel like he's giving like Republican child.
No.
No.
No. Which is surprising because he's in DC.
That is surprising. He could give a little bit more log cabin Republican.
Yeah. So that's free feedback, Ilya.
Yeah. I want to. Who is it? The
I just don't
Murdochs?
know what
I
I'm
want to
saying.
feel like you're portraying a Murdoch.
Yeah, I want to feel that. What would I skate to? I don't know.
Is there anything
really
from
don't know.
from the Riverdale soundtrack that stands out?
Oh, I am really into. I would skate to the river. I would be Archie Andrews, and I would
Dye your
skate
hair
to the
red.
absolutely, and I would skate to the Riverdale soundtrack, which would just be basically Veronica Lodge singing in La Bonne Nuit every night.
Yeah. What about Josie and the Pussycats?
Josie's gone. Sorry, I'm in
Wait,
season
what?
4.
Oh,
Does she come back?
I don't know.
No, she's gone. She's on tour with her father. So I don't know when she's coming back. So, but right now, Veronica Lodge.
I have no idea what's going on, but
Yeah, well, and that's for the best.
It is for the best that you're not watching Riverdale 8 years after the fact.
Okay, but what if we did like a driver's license program?
There is room in this world for an Olivia Rodrigo program, and I'm a little bit surprised that there isn't.
I'm serious. I mean, if you think
a
about
vampire,
that song or like Deja Vu or
yeah.
Vampire, like
Yes.
those songs that are a little more ballady, like they could work. I feel like
wait, we
they
all
absolutely
wait. We
could
all
work.
have to choose. We have to choose one, and they can't be the same one. So.
Okay.
Are you playing Olivia Rodrigo on your phone right now?
I was okay. I'm trying to figure out what song. I'm really thinking about this. What Olivia Rodrigo song I would want to skate to? We have to. Okay,
I feel like I know which one Adam wants.
Oh, I already know what I would do. I would do an Olivia Rodrigo medley because I
Okay,
think that.
okay, but you have to. What would you do?
Oh my god.
And is this a free skate or short program?
It's a free skate because this would be
Okay.
in a sea of cellos. I would stand out like a sore thumb. Okay, let me think.
Okay, so if you're gonna do like a medley, you kind of have to do like a high, low, high, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so
Yeah, or
I feel like
or just low high.
yeah.
Okay,
A
so
2-song medley.
I mean, people do that.
Yeah.
I would do a 3. I would do a 3 or a 4 if like.
Right.
So I think what I would do is okay. It might be controversial. What I would do is I think that I would start with like maybe an All-American Bitch into Bad Idea, so that I could do a little Bad Idea, I don't really know how the judges would love I Just Tripped and Fell into His Bed. I don't know how much they'd love that. So I would just kind of give us a little taste, but then go into Driver's License. Because I think that would be the one where everybody would be like, oh, I know this. That would be that familiarity that Ashley would need not to hate this right away with every cell in her body.
Every cell.
And then I think maybe to end, maybe that would be, I would do Driver's License all the way through to the very end. Yeah, I think those would be my 3 songs.
Okay.
Okay, I'm panicking. I think I want Love is Embarrassing included in mine, but I don't know where to put it.
Is it a short or a long?
I think it's a long. I thought Ashley prompted us for free skates.
You can do whatever.
You
I'm
can
gonna
do
do a short. I'm gonna do a short and a long. I'm telling a story. This is my
like
artist.
Dennis Ten's artist.
This is Dennis Ten's.
Wait, so is your short program has to be sour and your free skate has to be guts?
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
if we're really
fine,
telling a story.
I would do sad short program. I don't know.
Oh, I've already.
I like favorite crime.
Okay.
Almost did a program for somebody to Good For You, which I think would be a great short program.
I think
Oh yeah.
Good For You and Brutal could be in programs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's brutal out here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's so good. Just tripped and
It's
fell
good.
into his bed. That is so crazy.
It's
That's a
so
crazy line. It's so good.
I know I
Biggest
should
lie
stop,
I ever said.
but I can't.
I know. That is so good. And that would be my footwork sequence. And I'd trip and
you
I'd
would trip.
fall into his bed.
Yeah, the reality is you would never use that music because you're superstitious about falling lyrics.
Oh
You're so
my god, that's
superstitious.
so true. I would bleep it out. I just boop and fell into his bed. Oh no, I just boot into his bed. Yeah, because I'd have
No,
to
I
take
don't
out
think that would be
tripped
better.
and fell.
It's
No, it'd be
2
worse.
bad omens.
Yeah, no. I would actually. You're so right. I would
You would
never
do
skate to
this.
that. No. Where the music is saying I just tripped and fell.
You would
Sorry,
never do
Olivia,
that.
you're out. You're out, girl.
No.
Sorry, girlfriend.
Ashley, what are the programs?
She's going through
Okay,
the whole
well,
discography right now.
I am. The problem right now, though, is that both album covers are purple. So I'm like, which
What's
one
the
is which?
What's the sad short program that you want?
Well, for a hot second, I was like favorite crime because it is like a very sad song.
That's a good one.
But then I was like, oh, Traitor's really good too. So
I think you would relate to. I just feel like you would feel.
yeah, I would want to be favorite crime, but I am
But
Traitor.
you are Traitor.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like when you listen to Traitor, I think like there's a part of you that would be like, I'm gonna kill this song
Right. I love being angry, as
Right.
we all know.
because you didn't
And
cheat,
so-
but you're still a traitor.
He's still a fucking traitor.
Yeah, and you would love that. You would love that line because Shaylin would choreograph something where it would be like you'd point at the judges for you didn't cheat, and then you'd like turn your head away but you're still a traitor.
would
Like
do
it'd be
that!
something like that, and you would
I would.
you would melt. Your body would be shaking every time.
Oh
And
my god, I would turn into Alex Mack and literally just melt into silver goo.
I actually would. I feel like you would do like some really good costuming for this for Olivia too, for the faster
Yeah.
Olivia in particular.
I always did good costume.
there'd be
I
belly
know.
button out for sure.
Oh, and then I would get my belly button pierced
Yeah.
specifically for this.
Right.
an hour before. It's still
they'd be like,
blood
you know,
trickling down from her navel.
You know you're pregnant. You were supposed to take out that belly button ring months ago, right?
Oh my god, that is so funny.
And then I think I would just be insane and do upbeat for
I mean,
a
I
free
could see
skate
that.
medley.
Yeah.
And
okay.
it would absolutely be like a little vampire, bad idea, all American bitch is probably what I would finish with.
Yeah.
You'd finish with
But-
All American Bitch.
Yes.
That's a
Yeah,
fun.
I
Yeah,
think-
that's
I
a
think that's
fun way
smart.
to
Yeah.
end. Yeah,
Smart.
I
yeah,
like
and I
that.
would
Yeah.
literally finish like middle finger. on both hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
These are
rock
free
on.
ideas, everyone.
Yeah, these
Free
are
ideas. Flick off the judges. We're watching.
All right. Well, that was that.
That was our Olivia Rodrigo segment that
was
we
our
will be
weekly-
repeating every episode.
Our weekly
kinda
Rodrigo
fun.
segment.
We should do Taylor Swift next week.
Oh, we should. Oh, we should pick an artist of like, and have
Yeah.
to like come up with our short and long of the
Okay.
artists.
Yes. Okay.
Yep,
I'm on
great.
board for that. Send
Okay.
us Send us artists that you want us to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Until
Not
then,
Madonna. Luna
we should-
Hendricks is doing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she's doing the full discography, so there's not a song left.
Nope.
Yeah, we should do Taylor Swift in the next episode.
Great.
Okay.
We're gonna
Great.
forget about that, but
No, we won't.
we should do it.
Sarah, do we have any fierce or fluts?
Well, that was an
Eds?
easy segue because one of mine was going to be completely unrelated to figure skating about Taylor Swift going to that football game yesterday.
Okay, did you see the video of like that like cafe cart thing, like
Yes.
leaving,
The
and they're like
popcorn
Taylor?
thing.
Yes, she was
And
in that.
people
I'm
think-
sure of it.
I think she was in that.
No, she was in it because it looked like a magician's sort of like.
I don't know. She might have been in it, but she might have taken an elevator downstairs because there was a video of her leaving from the downstairs locker room with Travis Kelce.
And then getting into a cafe cart on the concourse level with
Because she actually
popcorn on
only
top.
travels in carts.
Right.
Yes, and that's actually kind of a famous thing about Taylor. I'm choking up.
He's getting emotional.
These two brought this up before we started the podcast, and I just have to repeat it here. The amount that I do not care about who Taylor Swift is dating.
I feel like I
just
also
don't care.
I feel like I also don't care. Like I love Taylor Swift's music. I feel like I don't
too.
care who she's dating.
No.
But I love the jokes that come with the things that she's doing.
Fantastic.
And most of the jokes are not at her expense. They're at his expense, which is funny. It's
Yeah.
very funny. Yeah.
Wait, this actually does have a skating connection. Did you, Adam or Sarah, do either of you follow Nathan's sister Alice?
No.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, she's hilarious, and part of me is like, I want to be your friend, girl.
I love Alice, by the way. Alice Chen.
Yes, I haven't gotten to meet her in person, but she posted something on Instagram, and it was a poll, and she was like, I'm trying to prove something to one of my friends. Let me know. When did you hear about, what's his name?
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. Like, did Taylor Swift introduce you to Travis Kelce? And it was like 60% of people were like, yes, I had no idea who he
Yeah.
was
Of course.
beforehand.
Of course. Yes.
I love that. I
No,
really love
it's
that.
really good. And like it's just very funny. They played like the worst team in football yesterday. So it was very like, oh, I'm
was
seeing
like a
this
blowout.
new girl. Like I'm gonna invite her to watch me play the worst team possible. So that I look
Oh my
Which is
really
so
hot
smart.
in front of her. Genius.
It's genius.
Yeah, really good. I'm happy for her. I feel like she needs like a little like himbo energy.
No, she does need that.
Yeah.
And that's so
What
smart of him.
energy?
Himbo.
Himbo.
What's himbo
It's
energy?
the male
Male
version
bimbo.
of bimbo.
I love that.
He's a himbo. He's like
yeah.
textbook himbo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I dated so many
Yeah,
himbos.
you've been known
Yeah.
to be into a himbo.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh, Alex is not a himbo.
Fierce. That's my fear. It's fierce.
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 Oh, lovely.
Great. Okay, great. I guess we'll also talk about this here. Less fun. Ukrainians and Russians on the same podium at the Junior Grand Prix.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Russians representing Georgia and being
Do you-
denied a handshake. Congratulations by the Ukrainian team.
Do you want to give more context about the Russians representing Georgia aspect of it all? Because I do feel like when you and I were talking about it, that's like an important fact.
Yeah, I will say, like, in full disclosure, I don't know as much about his new partner. but he represented Georgia with his previous partner at the Olympics in Beijing for Georgia. Like, they've been with Georgia for a while. Like, I interviewed them at Nebelhorn in 2021. Like, I think some people are maybe interpreting this as, like, oh, the Russians got banned and then they all switched. And so it just was some notable context to me that he represented Georgia well before they were taken out of competition. That doesn't mean he's not Russian. That's not what I'm saying. It's just not so much of I'm immediately skirting the rules of a ban by switching countries, which I know
it's
a lot
not
of
like
people are doing.
Two bad things.
Yeah.
It's just one bad thing.
Right.
Right.
Well, yeah. Yes.
I think it's one of those things where it sucks that these athletes are being put in this position in the first place, and they're also junior athletes, and so they're very much at this point in their career where it's like they're being told where to train, what programs to skate. Like, they don't it's not that you don't have any say in your career, but you're just like, you're young and impressionable and being told what to do. The Georgian team does train in Russia, and so I think the Ukrainian team has every right to deny them a handshake. And I know that it's really tough for, like, these athletes to become involved in one way or another in a war.
Right.
I mean, Sarah, you were making that point earlier that they're becoming involved in something that they're definitely not asking for.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk
also
about, skaters not having a lot of say in their career, I mean, they certainly don't have a lot of say in what their governments and armies are doing. That doesn't mean that they should be allowed to compete. It just is a really unfortunate situation for them in this sort of smaller personal situation.
Yeah.
Where they become, symbolic of something that they don't have any control over.
I think the issue I was finding were the people who were commenting and saying that, like, this isn't the time for, like, to show protest. And I totally...
Yeah, I disagree with that.
I totally
disagree. They should be able to do that whenever they want. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think that they have every right to be able to do that. Who are we to say what these Ukrainian athletes are able to feel? And they obviously know these Georgian, Russian athletes better than we do. And so that's also another part to it. So the whole situation is flutz, but I fully believe that athletes have every right to protest whenever they want.
Absolutely.
Agreed.
And I think that the more you try to police athletes, the more you underscore this narrative that athletes are not allowed to have personal opinions and that they are only as valuable as their sport. And we very rarely apply that to other industries. But, even in my career, the number of times I was told to shut up and skate because someone didn't want to listen to my opinion. It's just athletes have every right, just as much as you do, to stand up for their beliefs. And so I fully support the Ukrainians on this.
Yeah, I agree. Shut up and skate. That was Raphael to you every session. Actually, please shut up and just skate.
Oh, I have nothing to say to that. He really helped me go far in my career. Yeah.
Great.
Well,
that's all I have.
I think that's all we have.
I think that's all we
that's
have.
also all we have.
Yeah. We have one more, like, every other week episode, and then once Grand Prix season starts up, we will be recording weekly after every single event. We are aiming for Tuesday releases or Wednesday releases. Wednesday.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on Tuesdays.
Yeah, because Sarah is doing all the football games over the weekend.
Sarah
so
has a real job.
This is a real job. It just doesn't pay anything.
This is a real job.
No, this is a real internship.
I'm
And you're
getting
doing
valuable
great.
experience
This
for
is
my
my
resume.
internship.
I'm building my resume.
Aren't we all? Well, I think that's it. We will talk to you all in another 2 weeks, and then we're going to be hitting the ground running with Grand Prix season. In the meantime, what Challenger Series do we have left?
Finlandia is still left.
We have Japan Open.
We have Japan Open. That's right.
Yeah, not
Mariah
Challenger
Bell.
Series, but yeah, Nepala is this coming weekend, and then
Oh, boy.
Finlandia is after that.
Okay.
So we'll
That's
have lots to unpack in the next episode.
Emotionally
always.
and physically.
As always, like, truly, we love it when you tell us what you want us to talk about. It's so fun for us. Keep on forgetting that we don't have Olympic champion Sarah Hughes on this podcast.
Please don't remember that.
Please
Yeah.
don't remember that. We are also going to let you know what we end up deciding to do with our figure skating fantasy league next episode. So stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned.
Promise after promise.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
We keep promising, and we also promise to see you next time. So thank you so much for listening. Follow us on all social platforms. Reach out. We love you, and we'll see you next time here on The Run Through.
Bye, everyone.